It is a grant for $5,000 to the Chatham Shade Tree Commission. The tree canopy is disappearing at an alarming rate. This is something that you should all be addressing. Between JCP&L doing what they refer to as pruning, might be better characterized as butchery. The developers coming in town, I know that there is a house across the street from us on Hillside that's being built right now. They took down, at minimum, they took down a half a dozen mature trees with a diameter of probably 3.5 feet. I assume some of them are going to be replaced, but that remains to be seen. And I would urge my fellow citizens to plant trees. We have people moving into town to take advantage of the school district, that's for sure. Those folks receive a very, very, very generous education subsidy. It's time for them to pay it forward. People can plant trees, it doesn't cost anything, or it costs very little. I will point out a tree in front of in my front yard. It's a Japanese maple. My father-in-law gave us that Japanese maple the day we moved in 35 years ago. It was in a clay pot, and quite honestly, I threw it out in the backyard and didn't pay attention to it until I saw one day that it had broken through the pot and took root in the ground. I put it into half a whiskey barrel. It did the same thing, so I knew it was determined, and now it's in our front lawn, 35 years later. It didn't cost us anything. And I'm also growing a maple tree. I have a 6-foot tree that I grew from a seedling that I will be planting in my backyard. People can do this. It's not hard. And we need to replace what's being cut down. The Shade Tree Commission, we are kind of in discussions with them as to how they're going to use this money. We would like lots of good trees, not flowering pear trees, not that kind of stuff. We want oak trees and maple trees, things planted around town that are going to last. So they will be, I guess, they will figure out how to do that. Other than that, I invite everybody to